I'm gonna give a couple minutes here, let everybody come in. Okay, so there's been, I don't know how a bug got in here. There's been one mosquito flying around this room. I live in an apartment. I'm not. The windows have not been open. I don't know how this. I don't know how this happened exactly, but anyway, he's been all over me all day. Frickin' bug. Oh, I'm going to the chat. Where's the chat at? Live. Like, where is it? What is this being attacking me, and why? Let's see it. Let me see the video. Show me the video. Show me the video. Okay, there we go. Can we hear me? Wait, I got my headphones on. There we go. Yeah, you can hear me. Oh, I saw it. I saw it. It's gonna be. I'm gonna be tweaking out the rest of the video, just like looking around, trying to find them. Okay. I don't honestly. One thing I liked about these streams is that as it went into the evening, it got darker. But since we just hit the summer solstice here, I don't think we're gonna. I don't think it's gonna be nighttime anymore during the stream. Um, yeah, so that's what we got going on there. Um, yeah, it's hot outside right now. Speaking of the summer solstice, it's like in American, it's 96 degrees out right now. I'm wearing a hoodie because I have the AC on, and I'm cold in here. I went to the pool yesterday. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that was amazing. It was like getting out of outside. Um, getting out of outside. Getting out of outside and uh, going in the pool. It just felt like it was like bath water. That was pretty great. Best thing to ever happen. For some reason, I don't know why. Lately, I haven't like this heat. I have not been affected by it. Not to flex or anything, but I'm gonna keep flexing now. Um, yeah, that's pretty cool. Uh, yeah. Just gonna give it a couple minutes here, and then I will tell my reason, my not my reason, my goal for the day. We'll see how long this stream goes for. I'm not sure. It'll probably go for some amount of time, I'll tell you. I think maybe I'm gonna do 3. Okay, so I don't know if anybody's coming on or not, but wait. bigger. Wow. I'm gonna wait until 7:45, and then I'm gonna really get into it. Just chilling right now. Yep. Let's see if my room is any jacked up still. No, we're good back there. Alright. We got a second person on here. Look at that. Let's go. Hello. Oh, there he is. There's the bug. Wait. Hold on. We got it. No. We didn't get it. I don't know where it went. Anyway, maybe I got it. Alright. And when I said 7:45, I meant 7:40. I've decided because I want to get it going. So basically, lately, not lately, the last, I think like 2 days ago, I had a conversation with somebody, and there's this group that want a live artist while they do their little conference, and what I had originally figured is that they would have a what do you call it? What I figured originally is that they would have a painter or a drawer, illustrator. That's the word. Have a painter or a drawer, and they would be like doing a live thing during the thing, and whatever the people would be presenting on would then, whatever they were presenting on, the artist would take inspiration from that and then create something with that. So I was like, okay, this is actually something I wanted to do, and this is actually kind of what I mainly do as my work, is that I'll be watching something, or I'll be having a conversation with somebody, and then that will basically, what am I saying? That will basically dictate what is created. I don't remember what I just said, but anyway. So today, also another thing, the supposedly the speakers are supposed to be on for about an hour to like an hour 15 or something like that, and I've noticed that me making my artworks has been, I mean, it's not, I mean, it's making art and it's having fun, so it's not really slow necessarily, but like it might be a fun challenge just to make things a little faster. So instead of taking like 2.5 hours, I could do like 50 minutes, and then I could like do something crazy in that short amount of time. And so that's what I'm going to do here. So the 90% speed run thing that I had on the thumbnail here, that's what we're doing today. We're doing a world record art making speed run. And if I can get, I've set the timer here to 50. Oops. I've set the timer here to 50 minutes. And once we go ahead and hit start, we're gonna be off, and we're gonna make some art. So, just to give some context, or whatever it is that I'm trying to say, we're gonna move my face out the way. Number one. Excuse me, back in the corner with you. So I was recently in Chicago taking photos of a conference, and when I wasn't taking photos of the conference, I was taking photos of the city. Now, I was at the same conference last year and had the same situation, but this time it's basically the same thing. Anyway, the photos that I took, I looked through a bunch of them. This is one that I liked for whatever it is we're going to end up doing. Things I liked about the photo, over here, there's a lot of cool little things, and the lighting from here, the clouds, you know, it's just an interesting photo. Like, I'm not going to explain it, because that's for the art. Like, look at the clouds over here. That's pretty cool, though. I didn't even notice that until right now. Anyway, so there's the bug. So anyway, that's I'm gonna work on this. So we're gonna get my hair out of my face. We're gonna get the timer, and we're gonna lock in, mama. Are y'all ready for this? I don't know if there's anyone here. I think it's just me that I'm referring to by saying y'all. Y'all ready for this? Because I certainly am. Okay, we're going to go ahead and interact with this. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Timer is started. Okay, go. Art, make, go, now. Okay. First of all, what I'm going to do... I need some, like... Hold on, okay, I don't know. I gotta get the right music on. Wait. How do I stop? No, I wasn't ready. Interact. Restart. Alright. I gotta get the right music on before I do this. I'm thinking some Daft Punk or... Chrome, I think Chrome Hearts is the name? Hold on, let me look at Chrome Hearts. No, Chrome something. Chrome Sparks. I really like Chrome Sparks. They're really, I don't know if it's one guy or multiple guys, but regardless, it looks like it is just one guy. He does a really good job. So that's what we're gonna do here. So whenever I'm ready, let's go. 3, 2, go. All right, let's go. So first thing I'm gonna do here, I think I do have a couple layers where I cheated, but I'm going to delete them and try them again. Okay, so we're gonna flip it on the side. I already lost some vital seconds for saying this, but you know, we're gonna go over here, and you know, let's just get as much space as we can, so we can really get to messing around. You know what I mean? Okay. Wait. And let's get rid of the rulers. So I think, I mean, there is a good, like, not that. There is a good thing to stop in the middle. Like, that's like kind of an interesting shape, but I'm like, is it what I want necessarily? Because, like, I mean, good, that's a good box. Like, it's a good, you know what? We're keeping it. I've decided. I made an executive decision, which is new for me. I don't do that usually. Anyway. Alright, we're gonna just get a couple boxes going. Now, I don't know what the context of this thing is. I feel like if in this scenario where I'm like listening to somebody's conversation or listening to another thing, I would have a little bit more context on what I'm making. Right? But today, we don't have that, so I probably could have prepared for that, but why would I do that? That would make too much sense. So we're gonna just go ahead and just mess around for a minute. I think I'm waiting for something to be birthed out of this. Alright, let's get weird with it. Oop, come back, come back. Okay, that's a good something. This is really just me kind of jamming things together and see what fits. There. And then maybe like right about there. So I need a topic of some sort. If I had, again, like I said, if I had somebody talking or something like that, I would be able to have that, but I don't. If anybody wants to say anything, or if anybody wants to even join the video or the stream, that'd be great. Back to the music. Back to the music. Out of the way. There you go. It's like hard to like decide what I what I want this to be, because I'm just making it, you know. I used to play this video game called Space Engineers, which may be kind of self-explanatory on what it is, but it's basically you are an engineer in space and you build all these spaceships and stuff like that. And the thing I would do, because I really love Star Wars and stuff like that growing up, I would create entire fleets of ships that had different functions. Now, I was thinking of the Navy, obviously, so we had like the aircraft carriers and the destroyers and the battleships and everything like that. But I would also do like the medical vessels and what are the other ones? The medical vessels, what is it? What are those called? Hold on one sec. I got an idea. I'm doing something here. Hold on. I guess medical vessels. No, cargo ships. That's what I was gonna say. I would make cargo ships and other things of that nature. Now, I could do something with that idea, And that maybe will make it easier on myself here. Maybe. Or not. Alright, so far we're making kind of a sky. I just want a blue sky. Nothing above, nothing too crazy, you know? Alright, so far this thing is kind of actually taking shape a little bit, which is exciting for me, I think. If I can... yeah, this is sort of taking a shape of something quite interesting, maybe. I don't like the... Like in any other day, I would like the sort of... I don't know. I don't even know what to call what... There's like a warping that this this brush does. And any other day, I would love it, but today I don't feel it. I don't feel it today. I think it has to have the right context. Like, it has to have some sort of lights to it. And I think I'm going to... You know what? Now that I say that, I'm going to do that, probably. I'm going to... Not right this second, but I will add, like, a sort of lights situation. Why is Uber... You ever get, like, notifications from the Uber app just saying, go to the airport? I'm like, why do you want me to go to the airport right now? I'm not going to no dang airport. Who do you think I am? Okay, so I think I'm gonna skip details for right now because we're trying to save on time. We're on 41 minutes so far, 41 minutes left. So I will come back to details, but let's just get the bones and the shape of the whole thing. So let's just go ahead, like, I sort of like how this portion here kind of bends in. But I also, hold on, let me grab this. Like a little walkway. Most of my artworks, there's this thing, this philosophy or whatever, that the Navajo Native Americans do, or at least weavers, like blanket weavers or whatever. They have. Hold on one sec, actually. I did something. 0. Blanket weavers that do, they usually will have something, some sort of line that goes off of the canvas, or in this case, like the blanket or whatever it may be, and then that's supposedly is supposed to let their soul enter and exit the artwork or whatever, so that they don't get like captured by it, and their soul doesn't remain inside of it. You know, and like it's kind of like a kind of interesting idea because if you're any spiritual or anything like that, it makes sense because like if you think about like there's this thing that I learned while I was in school called the death of the artist. It's not literal death of the artist, but it's like when you release an artwork into the world, and the moment somebody else sees it, it's no longer yours because it was like an idea that was in your head, and no matter how much you try to explain it, somebody's gonna have a different perception of it. And so like if the idea of this line coming off the screen here is basically like, hold on one sec. This line here is basically like metaphorically, or whatever the word is, allowing your soul to not get trapped within that. And in my mind, like, whatever perceptions of that artwork, like, you personally, how do I say this? You personally can't claim, or you can get out of it. I don't know. If whoever's watching this will probably understand, hopefully understand what I just said. But anyway, so that's why I did that that little line there. There was a whole explanation, and I finally got back to it. So that's why this line leading me off of the screen is there. So anyway, I think I don't like this whole section down here, so we're gonna do something about it. Alright, I didn't really do any of what I wanted. And lately, I think on the last stream, I'm pretty sure, this was like 2 weeks ago, I made something sort of similar to this. It's not that I really want to make something like this. I just, like, I don't know what else to make at the moment. So there's kind of like weirdly, I don't even know what to call what we're looking at here, but it's something. I'm gonna skip the the complete detail work and just kind of opt for the bones right now. I'm gonna grab some of this over here. How are we doing on time? 36 minutes. It's crazy how quickly everything goes by after when you're actually being timed, you know. What the heck? Alright, I gotta find a better song. Hold on. This is I'm going into negative time here because I keep messing things up. Or I keep switching the songs. Yeah, something like that. There you go. I really kind of like the optical illusion that this idea that I keep making here. It's quite interesting. Yeah. Okay, so now that let's just like look at her for a second. Hold on. Let's make it big. Give it a sec just to like look over, and then make a background that's more acceptable. Okay, so let's just take a look for a sec, see what we got so far. So we got some kind of cool bones. We got a good light over here. We got a good, like, I'm gonna have more light right there, I think. Same thing with over here. I'm gonna have a little bit more light there. I see. All right, we're gonna just do a little quick, keyword quick outline here. We're gonna have it as red. So I like, oops. I like this shape here, and then it kind of does something like that, and then, you know, that's about there. Right, okay, that's kind of a cool shape. There's this shape over here. it's sort of mirror. Oh, I think it literally mirrored at one point, but there's something there, and then let's switch colors. Go to green or something. There's a good shape right there, I think. You know, whatever. I know I shouldn't really whatever, because this has to have like some good detail if we're really thinking about the challenge here. It's really got to have some good detail to it. So it's something I gotta think about. You know, I'm gonna keep trying these quick ones and these timer ones, and then see what goes on with that. We're gonna go. Probably blue is not the best idea. Let's go purple. Purple. I don't know. Like I should not be cutting corners right now, but whatever. Okay, we get the idea. I can see it. Okay, I know I'm technically doing it in this thing that I was talking about. I technically am doing it for an audience, so I won't be talking, so that might bring down my time, because I'm trying to entertain you people as well. But anyway, we're gonna do a little detailing. Let's go ahead and go in here. Can you guys see this? Oh, you can. Cool. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. Wait for her to load up. Drink a little water. Ooh, she's loading up. Okay. I usually just go for the chrome just to get freaky with it. You have come today. How smooth can we make it? That's kind of a cool smooth right there. I think like one thing I don't like about the things that I make sometimes is they don't have a purpose. Like what I'm looking at right now, in my opinion, doesn't really, is just sort of existing. And that's not necessarily a good thing. It's just, it should have more to it, I think. Alright, so now we're gonna go on the color. Ooh. Alright, now it has a purpose. It's beautiful. Alright, we're gonna come off of that. Okay, hold on. Give me a sec. Alright, we're starting up now. The engine is starting. What are we at? 31 minutes? Like I said, ooh! Alright, this is just temporary. I do like the purple, like barely purple, but not an extreme amount of purple, you know? Alright, now these blue lights are good, but you know, if you know me, I'm one for amber. Or amber light, but like, you know, like blue could be something. Let's not discount blue before it's... Alright, no, we're just gonna go amber real quick. But then again... I still think blue, actually. Okay, we're gonna keep it on blue. Keep it on this blue, but I'm going to add a couple other colors. So we're gonna just duplicate this guy here, okay? Wait, which one was I changing colors of? Wait a minute, no, wrong one. Duplicate. Okay, so this one I'm going to do just like a little bit less, or no, a little bit less of the color there. Like it still will kind of stand out, but not be outstanding, you know what I mean? Because I certainly don't. Get that kind of... Yeah, but that's not natural. That's, I mean, none of this is natural, but... Huh. Okay, we could get... Ouch. That looks kind of cool, but I wanted to have a little diversity. That's what I'm missing here. So I need a color diversity, I mean, when I say that. So we're gonna go ahead and just go. I'm gonna just throw a couple little, like, oopsies, you know what I mean? Oh, and the windows that I was talking about before, I just noticed them. These little windows here, like, look at these little perfect little discs, or not discs. That's just the word that appeared in my head when I looked at it. So we're gonna. All right, now this is. I'm just having like a little fun, a little me time. You know what I mean? Because that's really all what it's mostly about. Actually, that's what it's all about. Just a little me time. So now back to the music. I personally love listening to the same song, never ending. I kind of don't like this one up here though. And now they're kind of a feature as opposed to a bug. Okay. Alright, and we're just gonna go into a little detail. How much we got? We got 27 minutes. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Alright, now I gotta remember how light works. You know, it's kind of hard to do, like, depth sometimes, like, because it's a flat, this definitely looks flat right now, but if I could just manage to sort of build, like, a little corner right there, like, right here is where I want it. Delete it. If I could just do something right there. This might be a little difficult. Okay. This section here is going to... There's always like the decision I have to make, and I'm like, do I want this to make sense, or do I want this to be cool? And that's really where I'm at right now. It's like... Alright, I'm gonna do something that will potentially create chaos for myself. But that's fine. It did something. I don't know what this is, but you know what? I think it like flips something upside down, which doesn't usually happen, which is kind of cool. You have come too late. 23 minutes. I don't know how this is gonna work with direction. Like, there's like my artworks take a little too long. Like, um, all right, that's something. I don't know what's going on up here. That's not my problem. Over here, that's a whole other mess. I want to get rid of this here. Now, all of this over here is... I think the angle's wrong. So we're going to go ahead, go in here. That's too much. Alright, one way to do this is if I just go ahead and... Alright, I think like right there. Oop. Okay, and then we're going to select... Nope, that did not do what I thought it was going to. Okay. We're just gonna have to do with what we do with what we can here. So you just gotta change the angle of attack here. It's fine actually. Okay. Distort. I'm scared. I don't know what I'm doing. It looks like Virginia. What the heck? Why does it look like Virginia? Anyway, let's turn it around. Turn it around. Come back over here. Oh, shoot. Alright, let's try it again. Distort. Okay, we're at 20 minutes. No, I want it to be like, not like this. I want it to be sort of like that. It's just like, it's so uncohesive that, okay. Just move that entire swath over there to be formed into some weird wave going over there, so. We're gonna just go ahead and fill the rest of that. And we're gonna get rid of her. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and distort. I don't know if I did what I wanted to, but not really. Delete. I see the issue with not being able to paint sometimes is that like or not having skill in painting, I guess, or a drawing or something like that, is that I like I can't exactly do what I want. Like there's a little bit of a limitation for, like, I don't even know what this thing is doing right now. I don't know why it's not letting me do what I want. Yeah, I'm constantly fighting with this machine here, but it's not letting me do exactly what I want, so it makes it challenging sometimes. How much time we got? 17 minutes. See, like, I mean, what I'm talking about here is like the lighting. Like, I don't know why it's so dark over here all of a sudden. Like, was it? Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. I know why it's dark, is because I had a big black bar over top of everything that made everything dark. That would probably do it. Okay. Okay, so all right, so now there's a big, huge missing thing here. So I'm like, what do I do with that? But also, just I only have 16 minutes, so I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to finish in that time. So like, we're gonna have to do something else. So the big centerpiece here, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the centerpiece is probably this big tower right up here. Now, do I make it A? Let me look at the chat here, just while we're at it. Do I make it taller, or do I make it brighter? Like, do I? Because I personally, I kind of like this. I kind of like this. Hold on. My music messed up. I kind of like this gradient going up the tower, and then it's sort of dark in the sky here. It's a cool effect that I appreciate. Now, but you know, we could just let's go ahead and try lighting it up. Just see what happens. Let's just try it. See what it does. No. Get rid of it. Get rid of it immediately. Okay. We're gonna go with some color. I do like this like midnight sky, so I wanna see if I can keep that in some way. Okay, so that's actually something interesting that I could do. Okay, so we're gonna come down here. This is not something, not a hard mix is not something I usually use in any context because it's weird looking, but you know what? I think I know why. Because this, maybe not on that one. I mean, it does add the little bit of color, but like it's not. Okay, it was an idea, but we're not gonna go for it. We're gonna try again with something else this time. Because I really want this like just a little bit more like, again, color diversity, like I said before. But of course, I'm choosing this color as opposed to like maybe a I mean I normally gravitate to this, but or actually more like this here. So I don't know. I mean, sandstorm. Let's just see what it does. Having a time constraint on this is kind of like, it's very intimidating. But I know I find some things in it at least that are kind of interesting. Like we're gonna duplicate this. Because this adds a little bit of that color diversity to it a bit, and that takes it away. Merge layers. All right, and then maybe let's just try it again with another color. Yeah, let's try it again with not this color. Not green. I mean, I guess pink. I mean, or whatever color you would describe that as. Wow! Whoopsie. So there's just something. I got 10 minutes, but there's something that I've been sort of interested in, like while doing photo shoots. That this idea that I came up with like a couple weeks ago, and by a couple weeks ago I mean maybe 3 days ago. Where hold on, I gotta figure this out here. Ooh, here's an idea. All right, I'll come back to what I was saying in a second. Give me a second, me. I just want these little windows to add like the color just a little bit. It's not really doing what I want to do. Yeah, these angles are weird now. Yeah. Eh. Yeah, once the next 8 minutes are up, I'll start talking. But for now, you get nothing. You get nothing of what I was saying at all. Not that you would get that anyway. Normal. Just causing more chaos for myself. Okay, so it's seeming like I probably won't be done in 7 minutes, but it's not like I didn't get anywhere. So we got some bones, we got something interesting. There's something going on. I don't know what happened with the yellow here, but that's fine, I guess. We discovered some things, we learned some things. You know what? We learned a lot of things actually, because check this out, okay? Boom. And then boom. Or maybe boom. I don't know. Shoot. This there. Okay, I'm screwing things up now. Just go ahead and merge these. Mess things up a little more, why don't we? That's kind of doing what I wanted to. Kind of. Not completely. I mean, it's created a kind of a cool thing. We got an interesting perspective now, which is cool, but not exactly what I wanted. But regardless, we did something here. And we're not giving up yet because we still got 10 minutes. Or, what was that, 5 minutes? Huh. I'm just messing everything up. Yeah, okay, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I know I still got 5 minutes, but dang, I ran out of ideas already. I think like with this event here, I think it's going to be a lot more helpful to have somebody talking and somebody giving me something to do. Yeah. I think this doesn't have any soul in it. Like, the more I look at it, I'm like, this is just something I made. It's not like I don't have a feeling coming from it. Huh. I'm not sure. I don't know. I mean, if there was somebody in the chat, I'd be like talking, but unless there is, yeah, there's nobody. Anyway, I don't know. I just like I know I still have 3 minutes, but I don't know what else to do. It's not speaking to me. That's something I gotta be like aware of, I guess. Yeah. Maybe it's just the artwork, like the I mean, from what it started with at least. Where did we start? We started. Where did we start? There we go. We started here, and got to here. So I mean, I guess that or more got here. I guess that's significant, at least. We got from there to there. That's pretty significant. I think my problem right now. We'll just go ahead and stop the clock while we're at it. I don't know how to stop the clock. I'm just gonna let it go. I think what my issue is that I don't know. My issue is like I don't know what else to make. I think I keep making the same things over and over again, and I'm not really sure what else to make, and that's it's. I mean, you could call it boring. It's like I don't know. That's something though. Let's go with that. Let's roll up in that one. All right, I'm now going in a different direction. So, anyway, what I was saying was that there's something that I always make the same. Like I end up making the same thing, and I'm not sure if it's like just like the material that I have, or if I don't have the right ideas, or if I'm scared, which is likely most of the time. Yeah, so I'm like, I kind of get stuck in this thing sometimes. So I mean, like, if I'm doing this thing, I don't know. I think it's like 4 hours or something like that. Like, I obviously get breaks in the middle of it or something, but I have no clue what I'm doing with this. 12 seconds. I don't know if we broke the world record. I'm gonna be honest with you. We kind of lost it. We kind of lost the world record there. I mean, my favorite feature, if we're really just looking, get full screen in here. My favorite feature is to still the tower. Like, look at that. Like right here is even good, but again, it doesn't have timers up. It doesn't have that. It's not speaking Spanish to me. I don't know. It's not speaking. I don't know why I said Spanish. It's not speaking to me. I guess I probably shouldn't be yelling that at the end of a presentation or whatever. If somebody's doing a presentation, I shouldn't be yelling that. But I don't know. I ain't got no clue here. It's something. So I'm gonna take a little. Now that that's over, I'm gonna take a little break, ski, and really just kind of sit here and think about it. And also the thing I said about the sunlight, that was a lie apparently, because it's now getting dark in here a little bit. You know, you ever just like you ever make an artwork and you just want to punch a hole through it? I would do that if I didn't have a computer screen um, to pay for. If I would, I just right through the middle. Um, hmm. It's got, I don't know. I'm just messing everything up now. Okay. Distort. Yeah, I don't know anymore. Oy. This one was tough. Hmm. It's been 1 hour since I started the stream here, so we're gonna okay. Now that we did that challenge and I'm probably gonna do some more, maybe just by myself as well. But I think like I'm gonna step away from this now. Now that I've made it, it is whatever it is. We're gonna go ahead and save as. Oh, you don't need to see this. hold on. You don't need to see that. How do I? We're gonna just turn this off for a second. Sorry. We're gonna just come back to me. Come back to me. Everybody, look at me now. Ah! Anyway, come over here. We're gonna save as. Just talking to myself here. World record. Just go ahead and put that in there. Yeah. So there's a bunch of other ideas that I could play around with, or I haven't had dinner. Also, I just realized I have it right here, but I'm gonna be. I also have to perform right now. So, all right, we're gonna come back over here. Turn this guy back on. Over here and do like just holding my sandwich here. I think I'm. Hold on. I think I'm tired of this angular stuff. I think that might be it. Because, like, I mean, it feels so basic to me. Like, I'm gonna find this thing I'm looking for here. Hold on. Oh, is that it? Like leading lines and I don't know. I did this one the other day. Can't see that. I think I did this one with the same building, I'm pretty sure, which is kind of funny. I don't know why I didn't just end up making that one, but like I did this here with that, like, hold on, let me just put the little watermark. Sorry guys, I gotta do it. I gotta do it to him. Anyway, I did this, like, I was messing around, I was trying to figure out the angles, I did that, I did this, which is kind of cool. This is top secret, I probably shouldn't even be showing this That's an eel. I went to the aquarium while I was in. I could show you guys an eel. I think you can. I think you are allowed to see that one at least. Here's an eel. What I really liked about the eels, I think the most out of all the animals in the little aquarium, I liked how their skin was. It was so interesting. Like when you're looking at them underwater, their skin moves like crazy. It like undulates or whatever the word. And I guess I don't know. I'm assuming this is the where the gills are or where their ears are. I don't know exactly. This feels like an ear hole, but this also could be an ear hole. Also, I don't even know if they can hear, honestly. Um, Maybe they have other organs than we do. But anyway, I just find them pretty interesting because they're eels. They don't have not wings. They don't have well, they don't have wings. They don't have fins. They're just kind of like they do have like something under, which I think I got a photo of, but um, yeah. Let's see if I can find that. Hold on. Must locate BRB. Where is the card? Is she not in there? Record it. There it is. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, that's not being shown. Now I've been watching a lot of. I've been feeling like very, I guess not overwhelmed, but like very beaten down by by the idea of being an artist. I think it was just like I didn't want to be one. I didn't want to be called an artist, but I guess that is what it is. Um, and that idea is sort of like I've always been thinking in a, oh my god, I have to make money at this, I have to do this, and it's sort of like it sort of destroys everything. It's like business business and art don't really, you can't do both. Like I don't know how the brain is actually set up, but I don't think they both can exist in the same space in the brain. Um, and that makes things difficult for somebody who's like trying to make a business as an artist, by themselves at least. I mean, they could have a manager or something like that, but you can't you can do one, but you can't have both basically unless you're like crazy genius or whatever. But anyway, I'm switching the I'm switching whatever the hell I was talking about. This I think this might be the the camera, but I don't know. This was in the sky over the Midwest. I'm not sure. I have no clue where we were above the sky, above the clouds here. But I just thought it was a kind of a pretty picture. Here's another thing. I sometimes I want an excuse just to do photos. I have so many rules. I have so many rules that I've set up for myself over the years. And then like I think the last like 2 years I was like, wait a minute, I don't need to do this. But it's so difficult because there were so many layers and rules and everything that have been set up, and now your brain is like set, and now it's you gotta like change your mind after everything was actually incorrect, or not everything, but most things was actually incorrect. So, um, if you didn't know what I just said, I would also agree with you because I have no clue. I'm not sure where I was going with what I was just saying. I actually I lost the original thing I was going to say, so I have no clue. Let's just have fun here. We could do another 50 minutes Yeah, okay, let's do it. Another 50. I didn't eat any or do anything. I just talked, but that's okay. Interact. We're going to restart. All right, I'm going to take a couple bites of the sandwich. You guys just stare at this. Look at the beautiful Earth. That's amazing, right? You guys ever seen Earth before? Lately I've been really liking clouds. Like, the sky. I've been really liking the sky because um, it's like the one, or to me at least, it's the one thing that I haven't like spent that much time in or looking at, if that makes sense. Like, I'm, I have in my life been a bit of an introvert, so I've been inside a lot. And if not, then I'm like in a city or I'm in something like that. But there's not been that much time where I've just looked up at the sky and be like, whoa, look at all that. I feel like what I just said was a lie, but you know. Sandwich. Anyway. So let's look at this and just kind of think about what we've done. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. I'm just saying, I don't. I'm like, there's nothing going on in my brain right now. I'm not thinking of anything. Um. Maybe I should have eaten before, and then I could have had an idea. But so I think in the next 50 minutes, 50 minutes, I am going to do something with this image that I'm going to make a big cloud, and we're going to figure out a way to do it. Now I remember what I was talking about. So I was talking about the sky. And so if you guys see, hold on. If you guys see the Spotify app here, um, there's this one musical artist. Her name is Erica de Cassier, Casier. Her music has the quality of the sky, number one. I'm thinking like Sade. I'm thinking like, oh, it has its own unique thing to it. Um, the playlist that I put together at least is like Sade, freaking Georgia Smith, um, uh, 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 Sade, Georgia Smith, Party Next Door, but only like the cool songs, not the. I guess they're all sort of just him being him, but anyway. Um, but anyway, her music is it feels nostalgic. I think she's probably in her early 20s, but it feels nostalgic from like the 2000s a little bit, but it's also got its own thing, and it's really cool, really amazing. Again, Erica de Cashier. I don't speak German or French or whichever language that is, but one of my favorite songs that she's got is "You Can't Always Get What You Want" by her. And I'm listening to it right now. and we're locking in. What I like about her music here is that it's um I think the lyrics, she's a very she seems like a very confident person. I don't know how old she is. Again, I think she's in her early 20s probably. Um maybe she just her face seems young, so I'm going to guess that. And also she talks about youth a lot, so that's probably that. But nonetheless, I really like her music. It reminds me of this guy. Also, the album cover, if you can see it here, has this guy in it. That's also an influence on one of my thoughts here. But it's a very airy type of thing. So I want to go ahead and put the song on again for me, and you guys figure out that for you. We're going, and we're gonna go. It's also it's very kind of science fiction as well. The album. I haven't listened to her other music, but it feels very science fiction as well. So we're gonna start the timer, and we're gonna do something with it. So also, I've also been working on a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago, I did a photo shoot with my friend Victoria, and I made this, which I need a. I'm just gonna block you guys for a second. Okay. I did this, and I thought this was really cool. So we're gonna go ahead, or we're gonna duplicate these first. That's not what I want to duplicate. And then we're just gonna go ahead and merge these layers here. Whoa! Wait a minute. Duplicate layers. That's kind of cool. Okay, that was unintentional, but that's. And then we're gonna go ahead and merge these. I made this one earlier today, so. So yeah. Anyway, this is. I think I said who this was. This is Victoria here. Whoop. I've already done it. Like I finished. I'm done. Stop the timer. We've already done it. Oh, there's a couple extra things I did off camera as well. So. I mean, this one kind of stands out. It feels like the. Oh, let's just keep looking at it for a second. And again, I apologize, but I gotta do it. I feel like such an ass doing this, but I have to. So we're gonna just kind of do this a little less just for me. Okay, so the black, I'm gonna try to figure out how I can get rid of it. I'm not sure I'll be able to, but let me see. Let's go into. Excuse me. Let's see here. Let's go into color balance. No, maybe is it color balance? I think maybe color balance is the right. No, not color balance. Selective color is what I'm looking for. Hold on. am I looking for? Selective color. So those blacks. Like, I don't want to lose the entire image like that, but. Hold on. Okay. Let me. Nobody heard that. What am I looking for again? Selective color. Blacks. I wish I could just remove, like, I wish I could just remove what I want removed, but. Alright, let's just see what we can do with this. Alright, maybe I go back to the first file and see what I can do there. I don't think I can really do anything. Okay. Maybe select subject. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, I didn't plan for this, so it's not my fault necessarily. It's just kind of because I made this hours ago, so. I mean, this is sort of what I was looking for, almost. Because it just completely gets rid of the black, but it keeps the color. And maybe I'll layer them on top of each other. Let's go ahead and not try that one. Try this one. All right, I need to take a momentary break. So you guys, I'm not gonna, unfortunately, not gonna leave her on the screen, but you guys can just go ahead and look at the clouds, the pretty clouds. And I'm gonna type in for people who might join. I'm gonna say BRB and a little smiley face. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna give him a nose. Hold on, he's got to have the nose. And then we're gonna give him a little hat too. Wait. We're gonna give him a little hat. See. Look at him! Look at him go! All right. I'm sort of off of this stopwatch thing, but we're gonna just keep going. Look at his little hat. Look at him! Look at him go! Anyway, we're gonna make him red also, just so everybody can see him. Or maybe yellow. I'm spending more time on this guy than anything else. There we go. Alright, I will be right back. Enjoy. I'll be back. okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. I was gone, but now I'm back. Oh, wait. Oh, he's mad that I'm back. I'm sorry. Were you having a good conversation with everybody who's not here? Oh my god, I'm sorry, my friend. Actually, I don't know if anybody's here. Let me look. Let me look at the chat. Yeah, there's nobody. Anyway. He's sad now. Okay. Alright, anyway, back to what we're doing. Shut up, me. I can hear myself and I don't like that. Quiet. Quiet! Back to the music. Alright, so. We're back. Let's get Victoria back in there. This Erica de Cassier music, it sounds like PlayStation 2. That's what it sounds like. And I really like that. Oh, that's kind of cool. Nope, wrong one. Well, okay, so the way that this is gonna work is not exactly how I want it to, so we gotta figure out, like, where we want it before we really lock it in on the layers. Alright, I have to move this, unfortunately. Or, fortunately. This one's kind of cool. Alright. Merge layers, and then let's just kind of like get crazy with it. Okay, my idea, now we've got this in here. 15. Inverse. Alright, now we can just kind of move that around, figure out where I want it. Alright, something I don't like actually is Nope, not link. Oops. Merge. And then we're going to go ahead and go here. Inverse. Get rid of all that. Come back over here. And now we got this guy kind of floating around. Okay, so if we just do a straight black. If we do a straight black in the background, what happens? That's not black. That's black. I mean, honestly, how it is could really do it. I mean, it really is. Let's see if she's looking that way. See what happens. I think horizontal. No. No, I like this look to the left there. And now I'm just gonna mess with the colors because I want to. Oh, I didn't unpause the timer, but that's fine. I'm gonna try again another day. I have to sneeze. Everybody congratulate me on my sneeze, please. Could take away the color. Like, honestly, I don't even know what to do because it feels really good to me. I mean, hold on. Okay, let's go back. There is something that is bothering me though. It's just this blue right here that's sort of bothering me. I think it went too far back. Like if I could just, I mean, because like, Maybe I'm just overcomplicating it, which is very possible. It is very possible that I'm just doing that. Okay, let's just go ahead and merge these. Well, actually, hold on. Go back to overlay. All right, let's go back a ways. Okay, so what I'm I don't like this here. I don't like that there. That's what I'm worried about. Like, I do want the glass itself to be like have like a bit of a blue tint to it. Like, if I just like erase it, maybe I do a different eraser. Maybe, okay, maybe it's this here. Right, yeah, I think it might be just the cutoff down here that's kind of messing with me. So let's just get rid of that for a second. Yeah, because the original image there was a little bit of a cutoff, so let's go back a couple steps here though. See if I can, I don't know if I can save it, because it is just straight up cut off. Like, I can't really, I can sort of falsify the top of her head maybe. But I don't know if that's really going to do what I want it to. Maybe I do a bit of a burn back here. I mean, like, it by itself, I think I really overthink these things a little bit too much sometimes. It works. It works. Merge layers. What am I doing? I'm select inverse. I love just screwing myself up sometimes. Okay, I mean, it doesn't really have to be that. Like, I could crop it. I don't know if I want 8 by 10. That might be too skinny right there too. I like something I really don't like about um, right now is that there's like a hold on, I gotta figure out this. I don't like the come on, Shane. Figure out what you're saying. I don't like vertical. I have never really liked vertical. Like I hate that phones and everything like that are vertical. I feel like they should be horizontal even though it's not convenient. Vertical just gives you so much more, you know? Is this Brockhampton? What is this? Oh. I'm like annoyed by myself. Alright, I'm overcomplicating this now. Where I ended up when I decided to place it was not really what I wanted. The place I wanted to put it. Oh wait. Alright, okay, I gotta back up. I keep messing up. Come back, come back, come back. Alright, let's go to just before the merge layers. Okay, so there's a piece of this that I need to get rid of. Whoops! It's not what I wanted to do. No, that's not what I want. Just trying to see if there's anything else kind of floating around there. Guess I could also do this. That might help me. Yeah, there we go. That helps. Ouch, that hurt. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, and then, oh, I know what I'm gonna do. There you go. Alright, it's not really doing what I wanted to. just keep duplicating the same layer over and over again, but. That's it. It's been decided. I think this is it. This is one I would actually post, so nobody steal it. I'm posting it first. There's a lot of things I like about this one. I like, you know, like the photographer and me would not be happy about this because it means there's dust on my sensor, which is not great. Same thing with over here. Also, some of it may be through the airplane window as well. However, there's also like, you know, I really love this right here. You know, in my mind, what I'm thinking it's a I don't know, these two like glass things feel like doors or something like that, and then this feels like in the way she's looking out just barely, it seems like, you know, she's. I'll let you figure out the art. I'll let you figure it out. I really like it. Thank you for watching. I don't know what I'm gonna do with whatever else. This went really good. The one before, that's not it. I don't know what happened to the first one. Hold on, I gotta go find it. That's just an eel. Sorry guys, you're just looking at an eel right now. The other one, you know, it do what it do. I like how I kind of ripped it apart at the end there. But, you know, I did something with it. Maybe I should be focusing on portraits right now. Who knows? Anyway, that's what we got going on. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. I know I did for half of it. The first half, not so much. But this one, I really did enjoy it. So, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. You guys can look at that. That's pretty neat. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.